For more such videos, subscribe to our channel. Hi, welcome to the Selenium interview questions and answers. Question number 1. What is the use of Selenium? The answer is, Selenium is an open-source software which automates web browser interaction and testing of web applications. Selenium can be used to test web applications, test mobile applications running on web browsers. Provides graphical snapshot as well. Compatible with all major programming languages. Run regression tests. Execute functional tests. Has headless browser option. Can also be used for web scraping. Gives complete data capture and logging. Question number 2. What is meant by Selenium? The answer is Selenium refers to a set of software tools which automates software testing of web application. Selenium supports various web browsers and their versions. Selenium can be used with different test frameworks and operating systems. Selenium as a chemical is mainly used as catalyst. Similarly, Selenium software tools are used as catalyst for testing of web applications. Question number 3. Which programming language is best for Selenium? The answer is, Java is the best programming language for Selenium. Selenium has been developed in Java programming language. You will be able to understand and access Selenium internals, which are in Java programming language. Question number 4. Which is the best website to learn Selenium? The answer is, the best website to learn Selenium is Selenium documentation, for which the link is given. This website covers all the topics on Selenium's latest version and all related material for Selenium understanding. Certification is also needed to assess your knowledge of Selenium. Vskills provides following deliverables for Selenium automation testing certification. Online video-based, e-learning LMS, practice tests for assessing your knowledge. Government certification. Vast alumni strength working in reputed software companies like Accenture, Cognizant, IBM, TCS, etc. Question number 5. How do I get started with Selenium? The answer is, getting started with Selenium involves starting with basics. You should be aware of following concepts to start with. Basics of software testing. Working of HTTP, web communication. Object-oriented programming concepts. Knowledge of a programming language. If you are aware of the above, download and install Selenium with related programming language driver. Access the Selenium documentation at the given link. Question number 6. How long it will take to learn Selenium? The answer is, it takes usually 2 to 3 months to learn Selenium. The time duration to learn Selenium varies from few days to months, depending upon how much time you can dedicate for learning Selenium and your skill of related concepts. Selenium is an open-source test automation tool. Selenium is widely used for testing web and mobile applications. Selenium has exhaustive documentation to learn it. Question number 7. Is Selenium difficult to learn? The answer is, no, Selenium is not difficult to learn. Selenium is a test automation tool which can be interfaced from multiple programming languages like C#, PHP, Python, Java, etc. If you are aware of concepts of software testing, HTTP communication and a Selenium-supported programming language, then you can easily learn Selenium. You need to dedicate time to learn Selenium for grasping the Selenium's concepts and complexities. Question number 8. Can I learn Selenium without knowing Java? The answer is, yes, you can learn Selenium without knowing Java. Selenium has been developed in Java programming language. But, Selenium can interface with many programming languages by Selenium driver for each. Some non-Java programming language which are supported by Selenium are C#, PHP, JavaScript, Perl, Python. Question number 9. Is automation testing a good career? The answer is, yes, automation testing is the next upcoming testing domain which has gained prominence and widespread usage. Automation tools like Selenium is a good option to get a good career with good prospects. On popular job websites like Monster, LinkedIn, Indeed, etc. have huge openings for automation testing professionals. Everywhere automation is gaining ground, and in software testing, automation testing takes care of most of the repetitive tasks of software application testing. Companies need professionals trained in automation testing to lower costs and time to test. Also, due to web and mobile applications, consumer demand is changing, needing quicker application development and testing. Thus, needing automation testing. Question number 10. What is Selenium driver? The answer is, Selenium driver. Refer to the programming language bindings which link to Selenium Webdriver. Selenium driver are library for each programming language being supported by Selenium. Selenium driver. The library exposes Selenium Webdriver's API to the supported programming language. Supported programming language and testing frameworks are Haskell, Java, JUnit, TestNG, JavaScript, WebDriver.js, WebDriver.io, Nightwatch.js, Nemo.js, Objective, C, Perl, PHP, Behat plus MIG, Python, Unit Test, PyUnit, Py.test, Robot Framework, R, Ruby, RSpec, Test Unit, C#, and Unit. For example, Selenium driver for C# will have Selenium WebDriver API in C# so as to control Selenium from C# program or test case. Question number 11. What is Selenium mainly used for? The answer is, Selenium is mainly used for testing web applications in different web browsers and versions. Selenium refers to multiple tools used for cross-browser testing. As per Selenium developers, Selenium automates browsers. There are many web browsers which are popular like Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, Safari, etc. Each web browser has also different versions. Hence, testing on multiple browsers with multiple versions is a difficult task and automating it reduces testing efforts and effectiveness. Question number 12. What is TestNG in Selenium? The answer is, TestNG in Selenium is used to generate reports on various tests being executed by Selenium. Selenium automates web browser application testing. Both TestNG and Selenium are integrated to run automated tests for testing web or mobile application while combining various tests into test suites and generating comprehensive test results in various formats, especially in HTML. TestNG in Selenium is used to make it easier for Selenium. Test reports are generated by TestNG. Question number 13. What exactly is Selenium? The answer is, Selenium is a test automation tool. Selenium automates testing of web application against multiple web browsers and different versions of web browsers. Selenium is open source, hence very popular in open source community, and is the most popular web application testing tool. Question number 14. How do I start Selenium automation? The answer is, starting Selenium automation is done by first enlisting what to test and then implementing it in Selenium by making test cases. Selenium automates testing of web application against multiple web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, etc. and their multiple versions. Selenium provides facility to write program for test case in your choice of programming language like C#, PHP, Python, etc. Question number 15. Is Selenium easy to learn? The answer is, yes, if you are passionate to automate testing of web applications. Selenium provides facility to write program for test case in your choice of programming language like C#, PHP, Python, etc. and run tests on web application against multiple web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, etc. and their multiple versions. Question number 16. Which is better, Selenium with Java or C#? The answer is, Selenium with Java is better as Selenium has been developed in Java programming language. Selenium with Java is better integrated, and software testing professionals who are conversant with Java are able to quickly grasp Selenium. Multiple Java frameworks are supported by Selenium. Question number 17. Is Selenium with Python good? The answer is, yes, Selenium with Python provides the functionality of automating the testing of web application to Python programming language. Selenium is open source web application testing tool, which tests web application against multiple web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, etc. and their multiple versions. Web applications developed with Python programming language can be tested against multiple web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, etc. and their multiple versions. Question number 18. What are the basics of Selenium? The answer is, the basics of Selenium is, Selenium WebDriver is an intermediary which can take input of a test case in different programming languages like C#, PHP, Python, etc. and executes them on web browsers, as per configuration. Selenium can test web application against multiple web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, etc. and their multiple versions. Selenium supports multiple programming languages by various drivers or library for each programming language to connect to Selenium API. Question number 19. What is default maximum number of browsers that can run in parallel on the node under Selenium grid? The answer is 5 number of browsers that can run in parallel on the node under Selenium grid. Question number 20. What are the advantages of linear framework of software testing? The answer is, the advantages of linear framework of software testing are, first, automation expertise is not necessary, as we are just using record and playback feature. Second, test scripts can be easily written and it will consume minimal time to write these scripts. Third, understanding the flow is comparatively easy as the scripts are written in a linear manner. Question number 21. What kind of tests have you automated? The answer is, the main point of focus is to automate test cases to perform regression testing, smoke testing, and sanity testing. At times the tests are based on the project and the test time estimation, with focus on end-to-end testing. Question number 22. What is the best website to learn Selenium? The answer is, the best website to learn Selenium is Selenium documentation, for which the link is given. Vskills provides following deliverables for Selenium automation testing certification. Online video-based, e-learning LMS. Hard copy to candidates residing in India. Practice tests for assessing your knowledge. Government certification. Vast alumni strength working in reputed software companies like Accenture, Cognizant, IBM, TCS, etc. Question number 23. What is the correct syntax to instantiate a Edge browser session? The answer is, the correct syntax to instantiate a Edge browser session is Webdriver, driver equals new Edge driver. Question number 24. How many test cases have you automated in a day? The answer is, this purely depends on test case scenario complexity and length. I have automated 4 to 5 test scenarios in a day such that the complexity is limited. But at times only 2 or fewer test scenarios in a day such that the complexity is high. Question number 25. Is there any certification for Selenium? The answer is, yes, there are many certification providers. But, you should look for deliverables, certification relevance and alumni strength. To check the certification details provided by Vskills, visit the website for which the link is given. Vskills provides following deliverables. Online video-based, e-learning LMS. Practice tests for assessing your knowledge. Hard copy to candidates residing in India. Government certification. Vast alumni strength working in reputed software companies like Accenture, Cognizant, IBM, TCS, etc. Question number 26. Web application caters to which domain? The answer is, web application caters to B2C or e-commerce, B2B or trading websites and organizational internal needs. Question number 27. How do you define framework? The answer is, we can define framework as a set of rules or best practices that can be followed in a systematic way to achieve desired results. It offers different type of automation frameworks like data-driven, keyword-driven, and hybrid testing framework. Question number 28. Is Selenium a free tool? The answer is, yes, Selenium is open source tool for testing of web application against multiple web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, etc. and their multiple versions. You do not pay any license fees for using the tool. There is no license fee or metered usage of the tool. Only expense for Selenium is the time and amount spent on learning and assessing yourself on the tool. Question number 29. Which object prototype in Selenium is used for extending Selenium? The answer is, PageBot object prototype in Selenium is used for extending Selenium. Question number 30. Have you created any framework in the past? The answer is, given the interview question following scenarios are applicable. First, in case you are a beginner, as a beginner you can clearly say no, I didn't get an opportunity to create framework from the scratch. I have contributed mostly in creating test cases by using the existing framework. Second, in case you are a beginner but have good knowledge on creating framework, you can start by saying that yes, I have involved in developing framework along with other automation tester in my company. Third, in case you are an experienced tester, you can say that yes, I have created framework from the scratch, as there were no automation process in my previous company. Question number 31. Is Java required for Selenium? The answer is, no, Java is not required for Selenium. Java programming language is used for development of Selenium and knowledge of Java programming language is helpful in understanding Selenium internals. Selenium provides facility to write program for test case in your choice of programming language like C#, PHP, Python, etc. Question number 32. What are the reason to prefer Selenium automation tool? The answer is, sample answer, the reason to prefer Selenium automation tool are: first, it is free and open source. Second, it has a large user base and helping communities. Third, it has cross-browser compatibility. Fourth, it has platform compatibility. Fifth, it has multiple programming languages support such as Java, Perl, Python, PHP, C#, etc. Question number 33. What is the use of Xpath in Selenium? The answer is, Xpath in Selenium is used to locate elements on a web page using the HTML DOM data structure. Xpath expands to XML path. Xpath is a Selenium selector for selecting specific elements on a web page. Xpath uses XML path expression for finding element on a web page. Xpath is the most used selector in Selenium. Question number 34. What do you understand by Selenium IDE? The answer is, Selenium IDE also refers to Selenium Integrated Development Environment is a Firefox plugin. Selenium IDE is the simplest framework in the Selenium suite. It permits to record and playback the scripts. Although we can create scripts using Selenium IDE, we still are required to use Selenium RC or Selenium Webdriver to write more advanced and robust test cases. Question number 35. Can we use Python in Selenium? The answer is, yes, Selenium supports Python programming language. Selenium has a Python driver, using which test cases for testing web applications can be made in Python programming language. Selenium supports following Python frameworks: Unit Test, PyUnit, Py.test, Robot Framework. Question number 36. How do you define Selenium RC? The answer is, Selenium RC or Selenium Remote Control was one of the main Selenium project for a long time period prior to the Webdriver merge brought up Selenium. Question number 37. What is the best automation tool to learn? The answer is, Selenium is the best automation tool to learn as it is open source. No license fees or metered usage. Supported by active community across the globe. Supports multiple programming language like C#, PHP, Python, etc. Can test against multiple web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, etc. Can also test against various versions of web browsers. Supports distributed testing using Selenium Grid. Question number 38. What is Selenium Webdriver? The answer is, Selenium Webdriver is a browser automation framework that accepts commands and sends them to a browser. Selenium Webdriver is implemented through a browser-specific driver, such that it controls the browser by directly communicating with it. Selenium Webdriver supports Java, C#, PHP, Python, Perl, Ruby. Question number 39. How do you define Selenium Grid? The answer is, Selenium Grid is referred as a tool used together with Selenium RC used to run tests on different machines against different browsers in parallel. In other words, running multiple tests at the same time against different machines running different browsers and operating systems. It is primarily used to distribute your test execution on multiple platforms and environments concurrently. Question number 40. What is Selenium training? The answer is, Selenium training involves getting to know Selenium test automation tool. Selenium training should also include assessment and certification of your skills and knowledge of Selenium test automation tool. Vskills provides following deliverables: online video-based, e-learning LMS, hard copy to candidates residing in India, practice tests for assessing your knowledge, government certification, vast alumni strength working in reputed software companies like Accenture, Cognizant, IBM, TCS, etc. Question number 41. Which certification is best for automation testing? The answer is, Selenium certification is best for automation testing. Selenium is a test automation tool, which tests web application against multiple web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, etc. and their multiple versions. Selenium is open source and provides facility to write program for test case in your choice of programming language like C#, PHP, Python, etc. Selenium is widely used in open source and commercial software development for regression testing of web applications. Question number 42. When should we use Selenium Grid? The answer is, Selenium Grid is primarily used to execute same or different test scripts on multiple platforms and browsers concurrently in order to achieve distributed test execution. Question number 43, according to which WebDriver implementation claims to be the fastest? The answer is, HTML Unit Driver claims to be the fastest implementation of WebDriver is because the HTML Unit Driver does not execute tests in the browser. Question number 44, what is Selenium automation testing? The answer is, Selenium automation testing involves using Selenium automation tool for a web application against multiple web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, etc. and their multiple versions. With spread of internet and e-commerce, web application development is in great demand and testing of application in different web browsers and their versions. Selenium automates this arduous task and is open source. Selenium also provides facility to write program for test case in your choice of programming language like C#, PHP, Python, etc. Question number 45, which is the best certification course for software testing? The answer is, the best certification course for software testing is on Selenium. Selenium is open source and is widely used in open source and commercial software development for regression testing of web applications. Selenium supports test case to be developed in choice of programming language like C#, PHP, Python, etc. With spread of internet and e-commerce, web application development is in great demand and testing of application in different web browsers and their versions. Selenium tests web application against multiple web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, etc. and their multiple versions. Question number 46, what do you know about Xpath? The answer is, Xpath is mainly used to locate the elements. With the help of Xpath, we can navigate through elements and attributes in an XML document and thereby locate web elements like text box, button, checkbox, image etc. in a web page. Question number 47, can you differentiate between single slash and double slash? The answer is, single slash is primarily used to create XPath with absolute path. This means the XPath would be created to start selection from the document node / start node. On the other hand, double slash is used to create XPath with relative path. This means the XPath would be created to start selection from anywhere within the document. Question number 48, is there any certification for automation testing? The answer is, yes, certification for automation testing is on Selenium Automation Tool by Vskills. To check the certification details provided by Vskills, visit the website on the given link. Vskills provides following deliverables for Selenium Automation Testing certification: online video-based, e-learning LMS and practice tests for assessing your knowledge. Hard copy to candidates residing in India. Government certification. Vast alumni strength working in reputed software companies like Accenture, Cognizant, IBM, TCS, etc. Question number 49, which testing certification is best? The answer is, the best testing certification is on Selenium. Selenium is open source test automation tool. Selenium has become a dominant software tool for automation testing of web application on different web browsers and their versions. Vskills provides following deliverables for Selenium certification: online video-based, e-learning LMS. Hard copy to candidates residing in India. Practice tests for assessing your knowledge. Government certification. Vast alumni strength working in reputed software companies like Accenture, Cognizant, IBM, TCS, etc. Question number 50, which verification points should be considered in Selenium? The answer is, Selenium's verify and assert commands are used as verification points in Selenium IDE. Note that in Selenium WebDriver, there is no built-in features for verification points. It totally depends on the coding style suited. Some their verification points are: first, check for page title. Second, check for certain text. Third, check for certain element, text box, button, drop-down, etc. Question number 51. How can I get certified in software testing? The answer is, to get certified in software testing, you should search and compare for certificate providers. Check on following crucial points. For getting certified in software testing, does hard copy or e-learning is provided? Practice test for assessing oneself is given? Are video demonstrations provided? What is the alumni strength? Question number 52. How will you launch a browser using Selenium WebDriver? The answer is, in order to launch Firefox Driver, WebDriver, driver equals new Firefox Driver. In order to launch Chrome driver, Webdriver, driver equals new Chrome driver. In order to launch Internet Explorer driver, Webdriver, driver equals new Internet Explorer driver. In order to launch Safari driver, Webdriver, driver equals new Safari driver. Remember, in case you use the Gecko driver with Selenium, you must upgrade to Selenium 3.3. Question number 53, is there a certification for Selenium? The answer is, yes, Vskills provides certification on Selenium. Vskills provides following deliverables for Selenium automation testing certification. Online video-based, e-learning LMS and practice tests for assessing your knowledge. Hard copy to candidates residing in India. Government certification. Vast alumni strength working in reputed software companies like Accenture, Cognizant, IBM, TCS, etc. To check the certification details provided by Vskills, visit the website on the given link. Question number 54, how would you differentiate driver.get method and driver.navigate.to method? The answer is, following are the points of difference. Driver.get method is used to open an URL and it will wait till the whole page gets loaded. On the other hand, driver.navigate.to method is used to navigate to an URL and it will not wait till the whole page gets loaded. Question number 55, what is the best QA certification? The answer is, the best QA certification is on Selenium automation testing. Selenium has gained huge following in automation testing of web application. Quality assurance for web application testing can be easily provided by Selenium. Selenium integrates well with various testing framework and reporting tool and hence, is the best QA tool in the market. Question number 56, in Selenium WebDriver, can you navigate back and forth in a browser? The answer is, we can use Navigate interface in order to do navigate back and forth in a browser. Following are some methods to move back, forward as well as to refresh a page. First, driver navigate forward. It is used to navigate to the next web page with reference to the browser's history. Second, driver navigate back. It is used to take back to the previous web page with reference to the browser's history. Third, driver navigate refresh. It is used to refresh the current web page, thereby reloading all the web elements. Fourth, driver navigate to URL. It is used to launch a new web browser window and navigate to the specified URL. Question number 57, what are the testing certifications? The answer is, there are various testing certification available. You should select testing certification by answering following questions. Does hard copy or e-learning is provided? Practice test for assessing oneself is given? Are video demonstrations provided? What is the alumni strength? Question number 58, how will you handle Windows-based pop-up? The answer is, Selenium does not support Windows-based applications. Since it is an automation testing such that both tools supports only web application testing. We can also handle Windows-based pop-ups in Selenium using some third-party tools such as AutoIT, Robot Class, etc. Question number 59, which testing certification is best? The answer is, while executing the test scripts, test cases may fail. While executing the test cases manually, you can just take a screenshot and then place in a result repository. The same can be done by using Selenium WebDriver. Some scenarios required to capture a screenshot using Selenium WebDriver are application issues, assertion failure, difficulty to find web elements on the web page, timeout to find web elements on the web page. Also, Selenium offers an interface referred as takeScreenshot that has a method referred as getScreenshot as that can be used to take a screenshot of the application under test. Now in Selenium 3, there is a possibility of certain issues while capturing screenshots. In order to overcome this situation, we may use a shot utility. Question number 60, which is the best course in testing? The answer is, the best course in testing is Selenium automation tool. Selenium, being open source, has gained huge following in automation testing of web application. Selenium can do regression testing of web application against multiple web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, etc. and their multiple versions. Selenium also supports multiple programming languages like C#, PHP, Python, etc. to write program for test case. Question number 61. According to which WebDriver implementation claims to be the fastest? The answer is, we can read test data efficiently by using JXL or POI API. POI API has many advantages than JXL.